Tony Kubek, who is gradually winning himself in a spot in the regular lineup, is going to lead off. He's batting .301. He has 16 runs batted in. He's hit 2 home runs, number 34, and he's batting left-handed. And the first pitch is lined into left field. Mantle grabs that ball right at the waist. Oh, that looked good when it was hit. When the ball was hit, I was afraid for sure that ball was going to be a base hit into left center field. But Mantle got a real good jump on that ball, got to it, and picked that ball off between the knees and the waist, and it's 1 out. Here's Gil McDougall, perhaps one of the most underrated ball players on this Yankee ball club. I don't think he's underrated, however, by Casey Stengel, but he's in the shadow of a few great players like Mickey Mantle, Yogi Berra for 2. But this fellow is a consistent performer who can play any place in the infield. And the first pitch to him was close, the next one's low for ball 2. His batting average is .311, 38 runs batted in, and 8 home runs. One out in the last of the first inning. And a smash to third, knocked down by the third baseman, keeps the ball in front of him, out at first. Oh, there was a smash. Sammy Esposito, by some hook or crook, got in front of that ball and kept the ball in front of him, about 2.5 feet. He raced forward, pounced on the ball, and fired it. 2 out. Here's a hand for Mickey Mantle. Mickey Mantle, stepping into the batter's box, is batting .360. He has 65 runs batted in and has hit 25 home runs. And there's the slow curve, strike 1. The Yankees have recalled infielder Jerry Lumpy from their Richmond affiliate in the International League. Due to report here tomorrow. And a ball that's a little bit close. Mickey Mantle received a tremendous hand. At least there was a lot of applause and a lot of noise and a little bit of booing. I don't know why. Maybe some out-of-town fans. Here's a ball that's high. Ball 2. Mantle was out ahead of Ted Williams in all departments for a while, but now Williams has gone by him in batting and in homers. Mantle up there left-handed. A swing and a foul. Back on the screen. Mantle got a piece of a curveball on which the pitcher, Bob Keegan, had pulled the string, and he fouled it back here on the screen. No score. We're still in the last half of the first inning at New York. First game of a 3-game series, and tonight it's Bob Keegan, a right-hander, against Don Larson. Ball 2 and a strike 2 count on Mantle. A little bit too close for a ball. The White Sox started to walk off the field. The pitcher and the catcher thought sure that was going to be called strike 3, but McKinley says, no, that's a ball. Keegan is hot about it. Ball 3 and strike 2 for Mickey Mantle. This is the situation where he's very dangerous with that 3-2 pitch. Here's a very high fly ball that's going to be caught. No trouble here. Center field. Larry Doby waiting for the ball. And the ball dropped right in front of him. Larry Doby let the ball drop right in front of him. It's scored as a two-base hit. There was a strange one. As Mantle hit a fly ball, you've heard the old story about how a fly ball almost hit an outfielder in the head. Well, this ball dropped a foot in front of Larry Doby, and Doby was standing there, must have lost the ball in the light, but he gave no indication of it. He just didn't go after the... It looked like he was in a position to catch the ball because the ball dropped a foot in front of him, and it dropped as a two-base hit. A strange one indeed. He evidently lost it in the light. Because he couldn't misjudge it and think it was an infield fly ball that went out too far. And whether he saw it go up in the air originally and then lost it, that was a strange one, and the crowd is still murmuring, as you can hear. Here's Simpson, and a ball that's low. So Mantle was just given a gift, two-base hit. And boy, that was a gift if I ever saw one. Simpson, a left-hand hitter in the batter's box, with Mantle out on second base, and a swing and a foul tip. Well, Don, how did that look to you?
Tom, I thought that he figured that he had just a routine fly ball out there. He stood perfectly.
Well, it went deep enough so that it looked like he could catch it without moving a muscle.
That's right. I thought.
And then everybody let out a yell when the ball dropped about a foot in front of him. And Al Lopez has gone out to the mound to talk with Bob Keegan. But there was that's one of the strangest happenings, I think, of this 57 season.
Well, that was just a can of corn.
It just flabbergasted everybody in the place. And when I saw the ball drop, I couldn't believe my eyes. Well, time is taken out here for Al Lopez to go out to the mound and talk with Bob Keegan and Mark. Got a ball, one and a strike, one count on Simpson with Mantle at second base. Let's get a station break in here. This is the WCFL-Chicago White Sox Baseball Network. This is WCFL, the voice of labor in Chicago, one of the nation's great radio stations. The plate umpire McKinley is out there talking with Lopez. And he's telling him to come on, get this thing over with, and let's play ball. There's a continual buzz here along Preston Radio and TV Row, as everyone mystified by that fly ball, as you would have been too, had you seen it and described its flight out there, and Doby standing right in position to take it, and then seeing the ball drop in front of it. Ball one and strike one, and a slow ball. Here's a very hard hit ball into right center. It's gone. A home run into the right center field stand. A home run lined into the bleachers in right center field by Harry Simpson, and certainly a tough turn of events for Bob Keegan. That's going to bring up Yogi Berra with a .231 batting average, 48 runs batted in. Here's the pitch to him, strike call. Keegan should have been out of the inning without any trouble. So the Yankees lead 2-0 on a line homer, a real shot into the stands in right center field. There's a line drive hit into right center field. Adobe races over for, makes a diving, spectacular catch of the ball to retire the side. There was the best catch I think I've seen all year long, as Doby made a diving, one-hand, spectacular catch, and listen to this roar from the crowd at Yankee Stadium. Some stab in right center field, and it took a three-base hit away from Yogi Berra. In the inning, 2 runs, 2 hits, and nobody left. And at the end of the first inning, it's the Yankees 2 runs, 2 hits, the White Sox no runs, and here's Tony Kubek. First pitch to Kubek is a ball at tie. I want to ask Phil Rizzuto, how did that fly ball to center field look to you, Phil? What do you think happened to Doby on that?
He lost the ball altogether. I thought he was playing it nonchalantly, didn't you? Like he was
well, that's what we thought here, yes. Yeah. The ball dropped about a foot in front of him.
That's right, and if he had signaled that he had lost it, maybe Rivera or somebody could have gotten over there to help, but he just stood there, and I thought matter of fact, on the air, I said, well, Doby doesn't have to move for that one. It's right at him, and when it landed, I let out a yell.
Same thing happened to me. I couldn't believe it. Thank you, Phil. That was Phil Rizzuto. Here's a liner to center field. A solid hit. As Tony Kubek lined a sharp single to center field. That's hit number 4 for the Yankees. Going to bring up McDougal. Here's some pictures for you in the National League. In the Philadelphia-Milwaukee game, it's Simmons and Buell. In the Pittsburgh-Cincinnati game, it's Law and Klipstein. In the Brooklyn-St. Louis game, Padres and Jones. The first time up, McDougal grounded out to the third baseman, Sammy Esposito, who made quite a stop on a very hot smash. In the American League, it's Detroit 2 and Baltimore 1 at the end of 2 innings. Here, the Yankees have a 2-run lead, and they're batting in the last of the third. The pitch to McDougal, a little bit low, and a ball. Kubek is not only a good ball player and a good hitter, but he can run like a deer. Really moves. McDougal, number 12, here in the batter's box. Keegan eyes the base runner at first. Fires the slow ball. It's bounced foul. Frankie Corsetti grabbed the ball at third. In case you weren't listening, in the first inning, after 2 outs, Mantle's fly ball was lost in the light by Doby, and Simpson homered for the 2 Yankee runs. The Yankees have 2 runs, 4 hits. White Sox, no runs and no hits. Ball 1 and strike 1, and a bunt attempt. He missed it. Throw to first. Back in safely. Moss whipped the ball down to first base, but Kubek, with a head-first slide, got back in safely. Now Keegan is roughing the ball around in his hand. There's hardly any wind out here tonight. The flags on the pole in center field are limp. Ball one and a strike two count. That's low for a ball. Even up 2-2. The on-deck hitter is Mickey Mantle. Keegan takes a look over at first base. Kubek right now is standing right on the bag. Ball two and a strike two count on McDougal. He's running. Swing, line drive to third. Sure double play. The base runner fell down going to second base. He's just getting up. He is 50 feet from first as he's doubled, just getting up off the ground. For the White Sox, that is their 98th double play of the campaign. And Sammy Esposito was in the right spot again. So the White Sox and the Yankees each have made 98 double plays. There's Mickey Mantle, batting left-handed. Strike call right at the limit. Mickey Mantle, center fielder of the Yankees. Keegan fires again. A twister, a little bit low, and close for a ball. Keegan and Moss and the plate umpire McKinley have been going to it ever since the game started. Keegan is yelling at him now, and he just slapped the rosin bag down on the ground in front of him and then kicked it away. Ball one and strike one for Mantle. With 2 out and nobody on in the last of the third inning. Here comes the pitch to him. Fastball in too close and a ball. Ball two, strike one for Mantle. This fella can hit him a country mile either way, left-handed or right-handed. But he's hit quite a few more left-handed than he has right-handed. Ball two and strike one. This fella's one of the really great switch hitters of baseball. A slow ball is high. Ball three, strike one. A lot of switch hitters became switch hitters because they found that they could step to the other side of the plate and bat that way, and they felt it gave them an advantage against left-handed and right-handed pitching. Here's a tremendous drive. It's going, gone. Way! The top of the bleachers. Just hit that ball to the bleacher in right center field and way up near the top. The fence there is 400 feet away, and he hit it up to the very top of the bleachers, almost the... Here's Simpson, who hit a home run the first time up, and a fastball is high for a ball. Simpson, who hit a home run in the first inning, is up there now, and he just fell away from a high fastball. He's getting set again, and a strike call. Right across the knee. Ball one on the strike one count. Opinion in the press box is divided as to whether Mantle's smash stayed in the bleachers and went over it. Here's a swing and a miss. In my opinion, it landed right near the top, and there was quite a bit of commotion there among the fans. The commotion stopped in a hurry because somebody, in my opinion, got the ball in a hurry. But this is going to be argued about, and it's being argued about here right now. Did that ball stay up there, or did it go over? Simpson, a ground ball to the shortstop, a big hop near second base, the peg, and he's out to retire the start. And so in the inning, one run, two hits, nobody left. And fortunately for the White Sox, before Mantle's home run, there was a double play that took a runner off the base. At the end of 3 full innings, the Yankees with 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. White Sox with no runs, no hits, and no errors. Friends, if while you're listening to the ball... Again, to repeat the information on Mantle's homer that electrified everybody gathered here tonight, the many thousands at Yankee Stadium. It landed just 2 rows from the top of the bleacher section out in right center field. As we said before, it's a 405-foot or 403-foot spout to that point. That is in the playing field itself, and then way up into that bleacher section. Barra leads off for the Yankees. First pitch by Keegan is a good one for a called strike. Yogi flies to center field to retire the side in the first. Start of the lineup again by Keegan. Here's the 1-strike pitch now to Yogi. Low and inside for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. On deck is Bauer. Yankees 3, the White Sox nothing. Start of the motion again by Keegan and the pitch. This one dropped down in the dirt out in front of Barra. Skipped up into the mitt of Moss. And it's ball 2, 2-1. New York then with 2 runs in the first and a single run in the third on Mantle's 26th homer of the year. The next pitch by Keegan is swung at a high foul off to the left side of the plate. Might be a play on the ball. Coming over for it is Moss, getting under it, and he makes the catch. About 6 or 7 feet from the top step of the White Sox dugout on the third base side. Les Moss takes it in, and Barra fouls out. The Yankees with 1 gone in the fourth. Stepping up is the right fielder, Hank Bauer. Been up at bat 1 time tonight. And on that occasion, Hank grounded out to Aparicio. Bob Keegan now, in the home run department, has been tagged for 14 homers this year. With the 2 tonight, the 2-run job by Simpson and the solo circuit wallop by Mantle. First pitch to Bauer low and outside for ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes on him. Last half of the fourth. 1 out, nobody on. Landed by Keegan and the pitch. Down in the dirt, outside for ball 2, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. Well, a good, lusty voiced crowd on hand tonight to witness the series opener between the White Sox and New York. Here's the 2-0 pitch by Keegan. A curve up too high and close. Ball 3, and it's 3 balls and no strikes. Nothing to count. Next man to bat will be left fielder Elson Howard, and the 3-0 pitch in there for strike. The Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals scoreless at the end of one. Philadelphia nothing, Milwaukee nothing at the end of one, and Pittsburgh nothing, Cincinnati nothing at the end of the first inning of play. 3-1 pitch by Keegan, a swing and a foul. Out of play. Off to our right and back on the screen. Full count, 3-2. Yankee Stadium, down the foul line. Might as well call them about 300 feet, 296. And about 301 down the left field line. But then the little barrier out there in front of the seats in the lower deck really balloons way out. Here's the 3-2 pitch now. Swinging a high foul off behind the plate. Marks with another chance here. Getting under this one, and West puts it away for out number 2. Power fouls out to Moss. So 2 straight put outs for the White Sox catcher. And it brings up the left fielder, Elson Howard, who grounds it out to Aparicio on the second. Out there, the entrance to the White Sox bullpen in left field is 402 feet. So left center, get well out there near the 460-foot mark. Here's a swing and a foul tip. Strike one. And then out in the straightaway center field, near the flagpole and the memorial plaque out there at 461 feet. 407 in right center. 344 is the marker behind Jim Rivera out in right, straightaway right field. Keegan ready. 1 strike on Howard, 2 out, nobody on for the Yankees. The next pitch, curve up too high. Ball 1, 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, prior to the start of this game tonight, the White Sox pitching staff had a string of 19 consecutive scoreless innings. But that came to an end in the 20th inning, the first inning of tonight's game. Here's the ball outside, 2-1. Mantle's home run was approximately 465 feet. One of the longest hits in that particular area here in Yankee Stadium. Here's the start of the motion again by Keegan, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a high fly ball out in right field. Easy for Rivera. Starts back a few steps now, getting under it, and Jim puts it away to retire on the side. So that is all for the New York Yankees in the fourth. The fan who retrieved the ball will not release it until Mickey autographs that baseball or another one. But I imagine that he wants to hang on to the one he has. Because, boy, that was some wallop by Mantle. Well, the New York Yankees in the fourth. Very effective pitching by Bob Keegan. Go up and down in order, Berra, Bauer, and Howard. And the score, with nothing across here in the last half of the fourth inning. The score at the end of 4, the New York Yankees 3, and the White Sox nothing. Well, they just made the announcement on the public address system here in Yankee Stadium. The information that we gave you a little earlier on the Mantle home run hit by Mickey Mantle, that it traveled an estimated 465 feet. Just 2 rows shy of the top of the open space bleacher out in right center field. For the Yankees, Jerry Coleman leads off in the last half of the fifth. The White Sox saved 2 runs off that Yankee lead, made it a nice, tight 3-2 game. Not very nice because we've been involved in a lot of these this season. So we'll eliminate that word in the way of description. Bob Keegan gets ready to work to Jerry Coleman, and the pitch curve that he snapped right in there for strike 1. Coleman has one of the 5 Yankee hits, a single with 2 out in the second. Milwaukee with a 1-0 lead over the Phillies at the end of 3. Dodgers with a 1-0 lead over St. Louis at the end of 3. The pitch by Keegan, curve that hangs high and inside for ball 1, and it's 1 ball and 1 strike. The Pirates nothing, Cincinnati nothing at the end of 4. Detroit with a 3-2 lead over Baltimore at the end of 4. Boston 1, Kansas City nothing in the sixth. Keegan set and the 1-1 pitch. Here's the swing and a high foul fly down the right field line. Rivera giving chase, can't get it. Fox raced right to the rail in front of the box seats and just about plummeted right in there. Dropped about 2 row seats. As Fox, Rivera, and Ferguson gave chase. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes on Coleman. Next man to bat will be the pitcher, Tommy Burns. This is the Yankees half of the fifth. New York 3 and the White Sox 2. Coleman, the New Yorkers leadoff man. 1 ball and 2 strikes on him. Keegan starts the motion and delivers. Here's a swing and a drive going out of the left center field. Murcer over for the ball quickly. Can't get it. It's beyond Meddy. Rolling out toward the 457-foot mark. Comes up to the ball. Fires to Aparicio. And it's a stand-up double for Jerry Coleman. Coleman hit a low-traveling line drive out of left center field in between Mantle and Doby. Then he raced back and made a great play of the ball after overhauling it because it was starting to roll way out toward the 457-foot mark. He overtook the ball, grabbed it, turned and fired to Aparicio, and Coleman had rounded at second but put on the brakes in a hurry on the advice of the third base coach, Frankie Crosetti, and of course he had the play in front of him too. He could see what Murcer was doing as he raced toward second base. So it's a stand-up double for the Yankee leadoff man, Jerry Coleman, and it brings out the Yankee pitcher, Tommy Burns. And watch out for this guy. This guy, Burns, has 5 hits and 25 times at bat. 2 doubles, 2 home runs. He's driven in 5 runs. Hit one of the homers that second game of the doubleheader at Comiskey Park. The Yankees rallied to win it. Here's a bunt attempt by Burns. And it was a low inside pitch by Keegan, and Burns got just a piece of it as he also tried to step away from it, and it's strike 1. Well, now's the time for us to get in another station break. Just about 10 o'clock here in New York. And this is the WCFL-Chicago White Sox Baseball Network. This is WCFL, the voice of labor in Chicago. The Yankees got 2 runs in the first, 2-run homer by Simpson, 1 run in the third on a mammoth homer by Mantle. White Sox came back with 2 runs in the fifth. Here's the delivery by Keegan, and Burns swings and misses on a bad one. Pitch that was right down at his shoe top. He tried to hold up on his swing, but had gone around at it, and it's 2 strikes. Two strikes on him. Now he steps back into the batter's box again. Jerry Coleman. Solid smash, a line double to left center field to open up things. Nobody out. Coleman with his lead at second base, and the pitch by Keegan, low and inside. Nice stab of that ball by Moss to keep it from going through and enabling Coleman to get to third without any trouble at all. But Moss, as that pitch dug its way down in the dirt, reached over with a mitt hurriedly and grabbed the ball, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. One and two on him. Keegan goes into the stretch to look toward Coleman at second base. Ready to offer? And he does. Low and inside again. Ball 2, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. So everything that Keegan has thrown to Burns, Been pitches of the same variety. Various speeds on curveballs, but low and inside deliveries. Including the one that Byrne tried to punt on when he first went up there to the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes on him. Nobody out for New York. A runner at second. Here's the 2-2 pitch. It's swinging a ground foul on the first base side. Still 2-2. Well, we're just about 15 minutes away from the 2-hour mark for tonight's game. And we're only here in the last half of the 5th inning. Yankees 3, the White Sox 2. Yankees with 6 hits. Sox have managed 2. Stretch again by Keegan. Here's the 2-2 delivery. An inside pitch again is swinging a ground ball off of the first base side. Ferguson has it, goes to the bag. The unassisted putout, but on the infield out, Coleman easily advances to third. An inside pitch again offered by Keegan. But Byrne tapped off on the first base side. Didn't hit it sharply enough. So Ferguson had to move in for the ball very quickly. Came up with it and then went back to the bag at first. So we have 1 down, a runner at third. As Kubek gets ready to step into the batter's box, Joe McDougal brings in some information from the Yankee bench. They talk for just a moment. Now McDougal comes back to the on-deck circle. So 1 out. Runner at third. Kubek with a single and 2 tries. Left-handed batter. Here's the pitch by Keegan, and Kubek takes a strike call just below the waist. Inside edge of the plate, strike 1. Jerry Coleman with his leadoff double and then advancing to third of the infield out. Starts to take his lead there, third. Started the motion again by Keegan, and the pitcher is swinging a foul back on the screen for strike 2. Went for a high outside pitch that time, got just a piece of it, and ripped it right back on the string, and it's 2 strikes. Strikes on him. Murcer, not too deep out in left field. Dobie at normal depth and straight away in center. Rivera set deep, straight away in right field. Left-handed batter Tony Kubek, hitting just over 300 when he came in, and tonight 1 hit and 2 tries. Here's the delivery by Keegan. Here's the swing. Fly ball hit out of right field, shallow. Rivera coming on quickly for the ball. Can he get it? Reaches out, can't get it. Fox makes the pick of the ball. And the run scores from third. Kubek drops a single in shallow right field. Fox going out, Rivera coming on. Rivera reached out for the ball, couldn't get it in his glove. It dropped, rolled behind him by a couple of steps. Fox went out, retrieved the ball quickly, but Coleman scored easily from third, and the Yankees lead 4-2 here in the last half of the 5th. With Kubek's second single. So Tony gets credit for his 17th run driven in. Runner at first, 1 out. The batter will be second baseman Joe McDougal. Twice tonight, McDougal on sharply hit balls has grounded out to Esposito. Keegan ready. One start first. Here's the runner going. The pitch is swinging a ground ball off of the shortstop side. Loy has it. Fires to first. Got it. Here's Kubek heading for third. The throw to third. He's out of third. Double play. Well, the Yankees had Kubek with his speed, trying an old Ty Cobb trick that time. Going from first to third as Kubek on the delivery by the pitcher is broken for second base. The ground ball to Aparicio. He fired to first to get McDougal. And Ferguson whipped the ball across the infield to Esposito at third as he saw Kubek rounding a second and on his way to third. And it results in a double play, the second for the White Sox tonight. So that is all for the New York Yankees in the 5th inning. 1 run on a total of 2 hits. No White Sox errors, and nobody left. Score at the end of 5 innings of play here at Yankee Stadium tonight. The New York Yankees 4 and the White Sox 2. Rivera has been called back. Let's see, Landis is coming out. Here is Landis, Jim Landis, rookie outfielder, coming out toward the plate. There's Pierce going over to first to run for Dropo. White Sox have the bases loaded. The Yankees are leading 4 runs, 7 hits to 2 runs, 2 hits. And both of those hits were bunts, by the way. So here's Landis now to try to connect for one with the bases loaded. That could but definitely put the White Sox right back in this ball game. Now the catcher and the pitcher finish their huddle. Yogi comes back in behind the plate. And here's Landis. Moss at third. Esposito at second. Billy Pierce at first. The bases are loaded with 2 outs. The pitch. Ball is low, and he almost threw it away. Yogi Berra has to go down on his knees in a hurry to block that ball. Tommy Byrne doesn't like the new ball, and he's asking McKinley for another one. Oh, this is a chance here. The Sox had one good chance when they came up with 2 runs in the 5th inning. And now they have another chance here in the 6th inning with the bases loaded. And a ball high. Ball 2. Time is called. Here's Casey Stengel coming out. Casey Stengel, the manager of the Yankees, is walking toward the mound. As yet, no indication as to whether Byrne is... Yes, he's going out. New pitch. That's going to be all. As Stengel walked toward Byrne, he got about 4 feet from him, stopped, and with a grand gesture that the crowd got a kick out of, signaled with his right hand for somebody to come in from the bullpen in right field. This may be Grimm. So Casey Stengel, Tommy Byrne, and Yogi Berra are standing at the mound, and Dittmar is coming on. Dittmar will be making his 30th appearance of the year, the most on the Yankee staff. He's pitched 86 innings, given up 87 runs. He has won 6 and lost 1. Allowed 32 runs, of which 24 were earned. He has thrown 6 home run balls, 21 bases on balls, and 45 strikeouts, and an earned run average of 2.48. Al Lopez is now sending Northey up to bat for Landis. Ron Northey is now coming up toward the plate. He will take, of course, the ball 2 count that will continue. He'll step in to face right-hander Dittmar in place of Landis. And Art Dittmar, a slender right-hander, is getting in his practice throws. In the American League at the end of 6 innings, it's Detroit 5, Baltimore 2. And in the American League at the end of 7 innings, it's the Boston Red Sox 1 and Kansas City nothing. What a game. Here the Yankees have 4 runs, 7 hits, no errors. White Sox with 2 runs, 2 hits, no errors. And boy, what a base hit would do here. The bases are loaded with 2 out in the top of the 6th. And so it's Landis for Rivera, and now it's Norby for Landis. Here's Ron Norby stepping into the batter's box with the bases loaded here in a tense situation, and Ditmar ready to fire in a hurry. The pitch. Ball free. Ball free. A wide one now with Forster in a run. It's a 4-2 game. Pitch on the way. He's working hurriedly. It's a ball. Forster run in. 4-3 ball game with Fox coming up. Bubba Phillips is going over to run for Norby. Bubba Phillips has gone over to run for Norby. Pierce is on second base. Esposito is on third base. And Moss has scored. So here is Nellie Fox, who lays down a perfect bunt for a hit the last time up. And a ball is off the corner above the knee. Ball 1. The Yankees are leading the White Sox 4-3 at Yankee Stadium in a tremendous ball game. And the Sox still have the bases loaded with the mighty might up. The pitch. White call right across the knee. That was a pitch on the inside corner that the batter jumped back from. Evidently, a lot of Sox partisans here, because when the hitter jumps back, the people in the stands automatically figure, well, that's a ball. But in that case, it wasn't. We're in a very good position to see here. Here comes the pitch to Fox. Swing and a line hit. Base hit to center field. 1 run in. Here comes the 5th run. They're going to hold him up. High score. The bases are loaded. Fox single to center field. Scoring Esposito, and Billy Pierce came barreling around third, almost fell down as the coach frantically trying to hold him up, seeing that Mickey Mantle's throw in toward the plate was on the beam. So the bases are still loaded, and here is Ferguson coming up, still 2 out, high score. Here's Ferguson. High score in the 6th inning. And a ball. A little bit low. Fox's ball was hit so sharply through the box, and with Mantle playing shallow, it probably would have been suicide had Pierce kept on coming. Here's a ground ball. Hit, base hit in the right field. 2 runs are going to score. Sox lead 6-4 at Yankee Stadium. There was a base hit into right field by Ferguson. That sent Billy Pierce and Bubba Phillips across. And the White Sox are now leading the New York Yankees 6-4 at Yankee Stadium. They were trailing in this ball game by a 3-0 score. Now they're leading 6-4. White Sox have runners at first and third. Fox went to third on the hit as 2 runs scored. Ferguson is on first base. Minoso, the batter. This is the 9th man to come up in the inning. Ninth man to bat in the inning. And the pitch. White call. Right across the knee. Murcer walked in the first inning, bounced out in the fourth inning, and bounced into a fourth play in the fifth inning. And the pitch, ball. It's low. White Sox are leading. They've scored 4 times here in the sixth inning. That was a clean hit into right field by Torgerson. Very well hit ball on the ground. And the pitch to Murcer, inside, close and high for a ball. 2-1. So the picture is changed. Now it's the White Sox leading in the sixth inning, 6-4, still having runners at first and third, and with 2 outs. Right-hander Art Ditmar is still trying to get that third out. The pitch. Ball 3. Wide one now would load the bases. The on-deck hitter is Larry Doby, who started this inning by bouncing out to the first baseman Simpson. The pitch, a very high foul. Here's the catcher coming back. There's no play. That ball just fell into the box seat underneath here and to our right. There's Berra walking back to the plate, flipping his mask on over his face again. Murcer with the number 9 on the back of his gray uniform. Fox at third, Torgerson at first. 2 outs, 4 runs in. Here comes the pitch. Ball, the bases are loaded. The bases are loaded with Larry Doby coming up. Come on, Larry. Let's get a real good lead on these guys. Larry Doby has been up 3 times, struck out, walked, and bounced out. Just a base hit here. The Sox are leading 6-4. They have the bases loaded again. This is the 10th man to bat in the 6th inning. Here comes the pitch to him, a very high foul. It's out of play. And so the Yankees have used 3 pitchers tonight: Larson, Burns, and Ditmar. The next pitch to Larry Doby, a swing and a ground foul past first base, strike 2. Now the plate umpire, McKinley, is getting a new supply of baseballs. The wind has suddenly shifted and is blowing toward right field. If Doby could just get that ball up in the air. Here's the pitch to him. Back through the box, shortstop got it, stepped on second, and that retires the side. So Doby is out again with the bases loaded. 10 men batted. Doby made the first out and also the last out. And in the inning, there were 4 runs on 1, 2 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 walks, and 3 men were left on the base. So, fans, at the end of the first half of the 6th inning, White Sox with 6 runs, 4 hits, no errors. Yankees with 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors. Well, we're moving into the last half of the 7th inning with Elson, Howard, then Coleman, and the pitcher due to bat, but we may get a pinch hitter. Here's a swing and a foul on the ground. Howard has been up twice tonight. He bounced out to the shortstop in the 2nd inning. and sent a long fly ball into right field in the fourth inning. The plate umpire McKinley just cleaned the plate off. Howell gets the sign again, leans forward. Here it is. Fastball, too low. Ball one and strike one. Pitch to Howard, a high fly ball, very deep in left center. This ball, Manoso chasing, can't catch. It just bounced up against the bleacher fence. He lost his cap. He's going to third. He's going to be in there, slides, and he's got it. A triple for Howard. There was a long three-base hit between Manoso and Doby. It bounced on the bleacher fence 440 feet away. Aparicio ran out to take the relay. Manoso fired the ball to Louis. Louis fired the ball to third, but the play at third was not close. He had the play easily for a triple. Now with the Yankee base runner on third, Coleman is coming up. He's had a single and a double in two tries. Here's Coleman. Here comes the first pitch to him. A swing and a high foul down the right field line. It's going into the stands. Foul strike. In the American League, it's the Tigers 5 and Baltimore 2. That game is in the ninth inning. Brooklyn leads St. Louis 1-0 in the ninth. Milwaukee leads the Phillies 1-0 in the ninth. Pittsburgh leads Cincinnati 2-1 in the ninth. Here the Sox lead 6-4, and a fastball too low, a ball. Howard on third base. The pitcher Howell leaning forward on his right foot again. The pitch. That fell a little bit too low. Ball two. Very probably a pinch hitter for the pitcher, although no one is out as yet. Ball two and a strike one count on Coleman. Ball, it's a wild pitch. The run is scoring on a wild pitch by Howell. Dixie Howell just wild pitched in the fifth Yankee run after a three-bagger. And he also has a ball three count now on Coleman. One strike. Time is called as Moss has gone over to the dugout. Looks like he went over to get another glove. Ellie Fox has come in to the plate now to take a few practice throws from Howell. They're waiting for Moss, who has not as yet reappeared. White Sox have 6 runs, 5 hits, 1 error. The Yankees have 5 runs, 10 hits, and have committed no errors. Here's a pitch to him, strike call, right across the knee. Come on, don't lose this fellow now. 3 and a strike 2 count. And the pitch to Coleman. Ball 4. Way outside. So the Yankees have scored a run on a triple and a wild pitch. Coleman is walked, and here is Country Slaughter coming out to bat for Ditmar. Slaughter has been at bat 110 times and has made 27 hits, for a batting average of .245. Slaughter's hit 5 doubles, 1 triple, and 2 home runs. Time is called again. Here's Lopez coming out. And it looks like that is going to be all for Howell. That's all. Howell is going out. On the scene for the White Sox. And let's see. He walks like Harshman, but he's so far away that I'm going to wait till he gets a little bit closer this time. Harshman is the new pitcher. Long walk in here at Yankee Stadium. Harshman has come on the scene. For Harshman, this is his 22nd appearance of the year. He's won 7 and lost 4. He's pitched 115 and a fraction innings. He's given up 112 hits, 56 runs, of which 52 were earned, 59 strikeouts, 65 bases on balls. His earned run average is 4.07. There's the National League final. Milwaukee won, the Phillies nothing. Here the Sox are leading 6-5 after coming from behind. They were trailing 3-0. They were trailing 3-2. They were trailing 4-2. And then they came up with 4 runs in the 6th inning to go ahead, 6-4. The Yankees have scored a run in the last of the 7th. They have a base runner on first, and there's nobody out. And Slaughter will face Harshman with a teammate on first and nobody out. He's batting for Ditmar. Yanni Padres shut out the St. Louis Cardinals tonight, 1-0. All right, Harshman is ready. The Yankee base runner is first, and Slaughter the batter, and the pitch a little bit off the corner at the letters, ball 1. That pitch just missed. Country Slaughter, number 17, in the batter's box, and the pitch to him in the dirt, ball 2. The last of the 7 started with Howard hitting a long three-bagger and scoring on a wild pitch. Here's the pitch to Slaughter. Ball 3. Way low. Outside. Coleman at first base. Nobody out. 6-5 game. I really think, judging from the noise, that the Sox have as many fans here tonight as the Yankees do, maybe even a little more. Here's the pitch to Slaughter. Ball 4. 4-pitch ball. Yankees have 2 men on and nobody out and a run in, and it's going to bring up the shortstop, Tony Kubek. Tony Kubek, who started for the plate, has backed up, and Stengel is talking with him here. Now he doesn't know whether he's supposed to go to the plate or not. He's walked back to the Yankee dugout. They're waiting for a runner to go in for Slaughter, I believe. Bobby Richardson is coming in from the bullpen in right field. Let's see whether he's going to be a runner or a hitter. He's going to be a runner for Country Slaughter, and Kubek will bat for himself. Here he is, though. Because of Kubek's great speed, Torgerson fell towards second base, trying to keep his foot on the bag, grabbed the ball with one hand, but his foot was visibly off the bag. The runner is declared safe, and the official score has given him a base hit on that punt. The bases are loaded, and McDougal is up. So here's Gil McDougal with the bases loaded and a ball high, ball 1. Gary Coleman is at third. Richardson at second. Kubek at first. And a nice strike. Waist high. Sox leading 6-5, but the lead looks very slim here with the bases loaded and nobody out. It was 6-4, but Howard tripled and scored on a wild pitch thrown by Howell. Harshman is in a peck of trouble here in the last of the 7th inning. And the pitch to McDougal is outside at the letters for ball 2. A ball 2 and a strike 1 count. And the on-deck man is none other than Mickey Mantle in this last of the 7th. So this is a jam. This is a real jam. Ball 2 and a strike 1 count on McDougal. The pitch, foul. Back on the screen. Harshman has his back turned now to the hitter. McDougal, who also steps out of the batter's box and dries his hands a bit. Now the wind whips the dirt around the infield and especially around the plate. They're set. Ball 2, strike 2, bases loaded. Here's the pitch to McDougal. A ball. Ball 3. A wide one now would force in the tying run. Leaves the bases still loaded for Mickey Mantle. So here it comes. Nobody out, the bases loaded. Ball 3, strike 2. Here it is. Ball, forcing in the tying run. Coleman scored, and Harshman walked McDougal. The bases are still loaded with nobody out, and Mickey Mantle is up, batting right-handed. Here comes the pitch to Mantle. A swing. Long drive to the left field fence. Rizzuto reached up, couldn't get the ball. The ball is in play. All the runs are going to score. Mantle is going to third base. He's in the third. It's a triple. Mantle hit a long drive to left field. Murcer running toward the corner. Had that ball hit the fence down there in front of the bleacher, it bounced toward the center field side with Murcer taking the ball. All the runs scored, and Mantle came into third base standing up with a triple and his fourth hit of the night. And now the Yankees have taken the lead in this ball game with 5 runs in the 7th. And there is still nobody out. They're leading 9-6 with Simpson up. And here's the pitch to him. Ball is low. Mantle hit the first pitch, a line shot down into the left field corner. It hit on the fence and bounced loose in left field for a 3-bagger. And a fastball around the knees for a called strike. So Harshman has pitched to 4 men, given up 2 walks, a single, and a triple. There's still nobody out. And the Yankees have now overcome the White Sox lead. And the pitch to Harry, a swing and a miss, strike 2. Well, the White Sox battled their way here to get out in front, but the pitchers just haven't been able to hold these Yankees in check. And the pitch to Harry Simpson, a swing and a foul tip. Moss couldn't hold it. The infield of Esposito, Aparicio, Fox, and Torgerson playing in close. A Yankee base runner, Mantle at third, nobody out, and 5 runs across in a big 7th. And a foul back in the stand. Simpson is the 7th man to bat in the 7th inning. Harry Simpson, first baseman. Here comes the pitch to him, a swing and a long foul. Out of play, way down in the left field corner. Harry Simpson, a big guy who bats left-handed, plays first base of the outfield. The next pitch to him, swing and a ground ball. Fox makes a diving stab. Holds Mantle, throws him out. Fox made a diving stab to his left of that ground ball, held Mantle at third, and threw Simpson out. So that is the first out of the 7th for the Yankees. It's going to bring up the catcher, Yogi Berra. Here's Berra. Yogi Berra. Up there with the infield pulled in close. And the pitch to him, right around the knees. Mickey Mantle at third, 1 out. And the pitch to Yogi Berra is swing and a long shot, but it's going to go foul. There was a long drive into the right field corner in the 3rd deck by Berra. Yankees with 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. White Sox with 6 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. Again, they pitch to Berra, swing at a fastball and a miss. He struck him out. It's going to bring up the right fielder, Bauer, the 9th man to bat for the Yankees in the 7th. Hank Bauer has been up 3 times tonight without a hit. First pitch to Bauer, a little bit off the corner at the letters, ball 1. Well, this has been a wild one tonight. Seen a flock of pitchers, seen just about everything that could happen in a game. Here's a curve and a swing and a miss. Right fielder Hank Bauer with 40 runs batted in. The pitch to him, high fastball, ball 2, 2-1. Sox scored 2 in the 5th and 4 in the 6th to go out ahead. This 7th inning has been a rough one. Here's the ball 2, strike 1 pitch to Bauer. Strike right around the knee. Ball 2 and strike 2. Mickey Mantle, whose triple cleared the bases, is still at third base. Here's the ball 2, strike 2 pitch to Bauer. Swing and a tap toward third. Sammy's got it, pegs across. He's out, retiring the side. So the Yankees batted around in the last of the 7th, scored 5 runs on 1, 2 hits, 4 walks. Make that 1, 2, 3 hits, 3 walks, and had 1 man left on the base. Got to get a new pitcher now for the Yankees coming on from right field. It looks like Bob Grimm. And at the end of 7 innings at Yankee Stadium in a wild game, this first game of a 3-game series, it's the New York Yankees 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. White Sox with 6 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error. Right Owl 5-pack. We have a new pitcher coming on the scene for the White Sox. It's Jerry Staley, coming in from the bullpen way out there in left field. Here's the announcement on Staley. Staley is making his 23rd appearance of the year. He has won 2 and lost none. He's pitched 47 in a fraction inning, given up 43 hits, 13 runs, they were all earned, 24 strikeouts, 14 bases on balls, and his earned run average is 2.49. He is the 9th pitcher that we've seen in this ball game tonight. So far, for the White Sox, it's been Keegan, LaPalme, Powell, Harshman, and Staley. For the Yankees, Larson, Byrne, Ditmar, and Grimm. The game tomorrow will be at 2 o'clock Eastern Time, at 1 o'clock Chicago time. Tomorrow we'll see Billy Pierce against Whitey Ford. Standing off to the side of the plate is the fellow who started all the trouble in the 7th inning, Elson Howard. He led off with a long triple into left center field. Here's Howard. Jerry Staley gets ready, and the first pitch to him, a broken bat, a ground ball to Torgerson. Pitcher going over to cover, ball in the air, and it's safe. He missed the bat. He had plenty of time. That'll be an error for Staley. We'll see how they could possibly score it any other way. He had all the time in the world to get on the bag. It's an error for Staley. to bring up Coleman. Was a single, a double, and a walk. And the first pitch, the runner going down, the throw, and it's out at second base. Off to Fox. Elson Howard was out, sliding into second base. That's one away. Howard went down on the first pitch, but was nailed. So now there's one out in the last of the eighth inning. One strike on Coleman, and a tap on the ground, a high hop over the third baseman's head, another hit for Coleman. He holds up at first base, and that ball bounced right over the third baseman's head for Coleman's third hit. Hit number 13 for the Yankees. Here's the Yankee pitcher, Bob Grimm, coming out. Here's Grimm stepping up, batting right-handed. The teammate over on first base. Staley getting ready, and a sidearm pitch. He bunts it out in front of the plate. The throw is going to be to first base, where Fox is covering. And it's out, a sacrifice, moving Coleman to second. 2 out, it brings up Kubek. Here is Kubek. He's had 3 hits tonight in 4 tries. Kubek in the batter's box. The first pitch to him, a swing and a drive. It's another hit to center field for Kubek. A run scorer. As Tony Kubek singled to center field, his 4th hit. And the Yankees are leading 10-6. So Kubek with 4 singles in a row. The 3rd, the 5th, the 7th, and the 8th. Now here's McDougal. First pitch to him, a little bit close, as a knee and a ball. 3 hours and 15 minutes. Now 11:30 in New York. Staley checks the base runner. Here's a smash, a hit into left field. Solid blow into left field for McDougal. Hit number 15. Here's Mickey Mantle after his 5th hit. Yankee runners at first and second, and Mickey Mantle, who has a double, a homer, a single, and a triple, is up for the 5th time. Here comes the pitch to him, a swing and a miss and a slow curve. Getting set again. Here's the pitch to Mantle, a swing and a foul. It's out of play to the left. Strike 2. Last of the 8th inning. Yankees have increased their lead now to 10-6. Staley has his sign. Here's the pitch. A curveball is bounced to Fox. They've got him. Take the first, and he's out. Retiring the third. In the inning, 1 run, 3 hits, an error, and 2 men left on the base. So, fans, at the end of 8 full innings of play at Yankee Stadium, it's the Yankees 10 runs, 15 hits, no errors. White Sox have 6 runs, 5 hits, and 2 errors.
You're a happy-looking husband if I ever saw one. What happened? You win the baseball pool or something?
It's this new White Owl I'm smoking.
New White Owl?
Something new inside for happier smoking. HTL.
What's HTL?
Honey, it's the greatest thing to happen to man since the kiss.
Must be thrilling.
To say the least. HTL, homogenized tobacco leaf, means that this White Owl is made with a new form of binder. A binder that's uniform, veinless, perfect.
And that puts the smile on your face?
Makes me the most happy fella. This new White Owl smokes even, smokes light, smokes cooler, smokes right.
If it makes you that happy, everybody should smoke it.
Everybody should. Everybody out there be the most happy fella. Smoke that wonderful 10-cent cigar. New White Owl with HTL.
Fans, we're going into the ninth inning at Yankee Stadium with Larry Doby, who is 0 for 2. Stepping into the batter's box to face Bob Grimm. And here comes the first pitch to Larry. It's low and a ball. Tomorrow it's going to be Billy Pierce against Whitey Ford. And on Thursday it'll be Donovan against Bobby Chance. There's a swing and a foul back. Remember, next Sunday, there'll be a baseball game at Comiskey Park. It'll be the East-West game. And you can buy tickets for that game at Comiskey Park Friday and Saturday. Grimm into the motion again. The pitch, a swing and a ground ball to the second baseman up with the ball to take the first, and he's got him. One away. That's one out. It's going to bring up little Louis. Louis has been up 4 times tonight without a hit. Bob Grimm getting ready to pitch to Louis Aparicio with 1 out. The Pittsburgh-Cincinnati game is in the 12th inning, still tied. Pitch to Louis, swing and a miss. Big curve. Grimm looks down at Yogi, getting his sign. The outfield is shouted up a bit, and the pitch to Lewis, swing and a high foul. Let's get a station break in here. This is the WCFL-Chicago White Sox Baseball Network. This is WCFL, the voice of labor in Chicago, bringing you all White Sox games, home and road. It's a tough one to swallow tonight because the Sox, after trailing 3-0, had gotten out ahead 6-4 in the ball game. Swing and a foul. The Yankees came up with a big 5-run 7th inning. They go out in front, and they're leading 10-6 with 1 out in the ninth. Grimm roughing up the new ball. Now he's set. And a swing and a base hit into left field. Aparicio lined a single